All right, so you know Fox News is getting sued by Dominion because they allowed folks to come on their air and lie, and their hosts lied. The executives knew they were lying, and they try to claim it's the First Amendment. Well, guess what? They got their asses handed to them today in a Delaware court where the judge just went off on them. Xavier, check this out. The judge said, quote, "The evidence developed in this civil proceeding demonstrates that is all caps, boldface, crystal clear that none of the statements relating to Dominion about the 2020 election are true." The judge wrote this in his 81-page ruling. He is allowing this, and then he said, "The court finds, as a matter of law, that the statements are either fact or mixed opinion. The statements were capable of being proven true, and in fact, the evidence that would prove the statements was discussed many times but never presented." This story says he also knocked Fox's neutral reporting claim, finding, quote, "The evidence does not support that FNN conducted good faith, disinterested reporting. FNN's failure to reveal extensive contradicting evidence from the public sphere and Dominion itself indicates its reporting was not disinterested." Xavier, this is huge because Dominion is suing them for $1.6 billion. They have uncovered evidence where Suzanne Scott, the CEO of Fox News, literally said, "Stop the fact checkers from fact checking Trump's claims because our audience is getting as upset. It's bad for business." How about lying being bad for business? And you know what's going to be bad for business? Getting smacked with $1 billion judgment. And in fact, the judge purposely did not limit the damages when this thing goes to trial next month. This could be a huge, huge blow to Fox News. And I'll be pouring out some black yak for that one too.
Yeah, pour it out. And F around and find out is undefeated, Roland. I think that it's so interesting that the New York Times versus Sullivan case and being central in terms of protection of journalism and free speech and being able to report on matters, Fox News turning it completely on its head and being openly defamatory for profit and admitting that they were being defamatory for profit to please an audience, to feed them lies, and admit and openly having records to this. This will eventually lead to uncovering more evidence about how terrible Fox News has been. If anything, this presents the opportunity for Dominion to move for summary judgment in its favor against Fox News. Don't necessarily think that will happen per se, but this advances a very, very, very strong case against Fox News, puts them in a hell of a box, and they're in a hell of a trouble.
I mean, Michael, to sit here and look at the stuff that Dominion has revealed, where their own hosts say they're lying.
Right.
They've got text messages. They've got emails. They've got them in their own words. They got Rupert Murdoch admitting under deposition, yeah, we weren't telling the truth. And they're trying to use the First Amendment as cover for lying? Nah, that ain't how this works.
Yeah, this was all about ratings. They were afraid of losing Trump voters if they told the truth, and Trump voters will go somewhere else like OAN or some other medium. And it's even worse than that. What came out during the deposition is that they do have a fact-checking group, and they will go to the fact checkers to check claims that Trump and Trump acolytes were making, things like this, find out that they're false, but still put them on the air anyway. And that's documented as well. Okay, so hopefully this bankrupts Fox News. The other thing is that organizations like Color Change and other organizations, just like they went after Bill O'Reilly's advertisers, they and other organizations need to go after Fox News's advertisers again over this as well.
Here's the thing, Kelly, that I'm just getting a kick out of. So you were afraid that your viewers were going to flee and it was going to cost you money. Now this is going to cost you money.
a lot of money, $1.6 billion worth of money, which is a lot of money. And here's the thing, the contradictions between what people within Fox are saying, the rationale behind them doing this, and then what the statements are that they're putting out as to why they're doing this. So, for example, I'm reading one of the statements that a Fox News person, a spokesperson for Fox News said, and they said, quote, "This case is and always has been about First Amendment and the protections of the media's absolute right to cover the news." And the fact of the matter is that what they did was exactly the opposite of what they're saying this case is about. They didn't deliver the news. They delivered propaganda. They delivered lies. They delivered ratings, but they did not deliver the news. And that's what the bottom line is here, because the truth is an absolute defense to a defamation case, and they do not have that on their side. They cannot use the truth as a defense in this case because all they did was lie.
Well, that is all what they did, and I'm telling y'all, this is going to be fascinating to watch unfold, and so this would be another great trial that we're going to be checking out. So I swear, between what's going to happen on Tuesday and then Fannie Willis and this here, it is going to absolutely be. They may end up. I might be so drunk. Pouring black yak out for these fools is going to be crazy. All right, folks, back to our Roland Mark Unfiltered video in just one moment. When you talk about blackness and what happens in black culture, we're about covering these things that matter to us, speaking to our issues and concerns.
This is a genuine people-powered movement.
There's a lot of stuff that we're not getting. You get it, and you spread the word.
We wish to plead our own cause. Too long have others spoken for us. We cannot tell our own story if we can't pay for it. This is about covering us. Invest in black-owned media. Your dollars matter. We don't have to keep asking them to cover our stuff. So please support us in what we do, folks. We want to hit 2,000 people, $50 this month, raise $100,000. We're behind 100,000, so we want to hit that. Y'all money makes this possible. Check some money orders. Go to P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C. 20037-0196. The Cash App is $RM Unfiltered. PayPal is R Martin Unfiltered. Venmo is RM Unfiltered. Zelle is Roland at RolandSMartin.com.